Hello, dear students. Very good morning to all of you. Hope you all are doing very fine and enjoying your online classes. In English language, today we'll begin the new chapter Sequence of Tenses. You all know, hope you all know the meaning of sequence, that is, particular order. So, here it means if you are using two or more clauses in a sentence, there is a rule that the tense of the subordinate clause will be according to the tense of the main clause. This is the rule. So you will change the tense of the subordinate clause according to the tense of the main clause in the sentence. The verb in the subordinate clause changes its tense in accordance with the tense of the verb in the main clause. So here must keep on your mind the basic rules. The past tense. So a past tense in the principal clause is usually followed by a past tense in the subordinate clause. If the tense of the subordinate clause is in past tense, then the tense of the main clause will also be in past tense. This is the rule. See, for example, she said that she would come. Here you can see she said. That is in main verb, that is in past tense, and here in subordinate clause is also past equivalent of will, that is would, she would come. I realized that I had made a mistake. Here you can also say I realized. This is in past tense, and I had made a mistake. This is also in past tense. Third example, similarly, I worked hard that I might succeed. See here, I worked hard. This is main clause and is in past tense, and here I might succeed. Here this is subordinate clause. So may had changed into might, means past equivalent of may. In next sentence, I found out. Again this is past tense, that he was guilty. Again this is past tense. But here there are few exceptions to this rule also. Now what are the exceptions? If the tense of the main clause is in past tense, if the tense of the main clause is in past tense, the tense of the subordinate clause may be in present tense. If subordinate clause expresses universal truth or scientific fact. This is the rule. Okay? If tense of the main clause is in past tense, the tense of subordinate clause may be in present tense. When? If the subordinate clause expresses universal truth or scientific fact. Okay? See the example. The teacher said. Which tense? Of course, past tense. The teacher said. Now here, that honesty is the best policy. Look here. This is in present tense. We have done this in narration. When we have studied direct and indirect narration, we have already done this. You cannot say the teacher said that honesty was the best policy. Meaning will change completely. You know very well. In the second sentence, Galileo maintained that the earth moves around the sun. Again here, Galileo maintained, past tense, and earth moves around the sun, present tense.